Welcome back. I'm Gary Goldman, the host of Five Star Food Show. This is actually our premiere edition today, the first time, and we are so honored to have Alexander Golob from Alexander Golob Art. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, great.
It's exciting that this is the first, the premiere show.
It is very exciting. Now, Alexander and I first met at the New England Food Show.
That's right.
So you do artwork, and what kind of things have you done in the past?
A whole bunch of things. So not necessarily just for restaurants, but that's one of my main focuses. I've done works for restaurants, nonprofits, companies, company offices, and my works range from really vibrant murals that bring real dynamism, energy to the space, to laser cut works, mosaics, really a lot of things, anything that you can imagine. And I work with my clients in a collaborative process. So almost like an architect might work with a client.
So I own a huge restaurant, and I have a particular vision.
Sure.
How do you come into the process, and how do you work together?
So you would reach out to me, and we'd have a conversation, and I would have a consultation where we would identify the needs that you need, the needs for your restaurant, the vision you have, and then I would come at it with my artistic capabilities and my artistic aesthetic as well, because it's more of a collaboration. So I'm not quite a designer, and that's one of those main differences. It's more of a collaboration, and then we would figure out from there a way to move forward. We develop some drafts, figure out a final draft that we like, and then we'd create the actual work.
Specifically with the food industry,
Yeah.
What types of things have you done? Where have you done it, and where
Sure.
can we see it?
Well, my most recent one that I've completed is at Sunset Cantina on Com Ave. It's right by Agganis Arena at BU campus area.
Sure.
They just did an expansion, and they were looking for something to make the space pop, kind of a focal point for
So
their
how
expansion.
does the whole thing take place? They say, Alexander, I need blah, blah, blah? Or
Yeah,
how does
so
this happen?
it was actually, I think, their designer who initially was like, well, we should get some art for the space, and then they started talking about a mural, some kind of artwork, and they heard about me. They reached out.
The word is out.
The word is out, and thankfully they came on over and they said, hey, can we do a project? And we started talking, and we came up with this really cool idea that incorporated not just paintings but a mosaic and these shutters as well. So it's this almost this really bright hazy sunset filled with violets and golden colors, and then it's 3 panels. It's 6 by 9 feet. 6 feet high, 9 feet wide, and then on the 2 panels on the side, it's filled with mosaics. And I also built these shutters so that when they're closed, you only see the painted section, and as you open it, you get to see the mosaics, and you can see that on my website. But one of the works that I'm working on right now is at a place called Poke City. It's on Mass Ave. It's by Leslie. And that, on the other hand, instead of this really bright, hazy sunset, is going to be this drawn, almost looks like drawing, blue and white painting, large mural. It's instead of the 6 by 9 foot, and on panels, it's right on the wall, and that's actually, this one is 33 feet wide by 10 feet tall.
You speak with such passion about your art.
Well, I would hope so.
Do you have like a vision? How do you like create all this stuff? Is it like in your mind? Do you do several sketches? How does the whole process work?
Contrary to popular belief, a lot of art comes down to hard work and practice. It's like a sport. It's like being a doctor. You might have a knack for it, but a lot of it is hard work. And coming up with the idea, it's the same thing. Sometimes it might come to you, but a lot of the times it's a lot of drafting idea after idea, looking at other references, taking points from the first consultation that I was talking about earlier that you do with the client, and then figuring out kind of where that and the space also takes you. And then you come up with these ideas, and then you also bring those rough ideas to the client. and then you're able to narrow it down from there. And I think that's the process. But it's not quite a clear moment of genius that happens. Sometimes it is.